Okay, so what we've done here is we've put a certain amount of slope. We're going to start the object off of 500 millimeters.
Watch this. These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I can say, my chick on the side says she got one on the way. These are my confessions. Man, I'm thrown and I don't know what to do. I guess I gotta keep part 2 of my confession.
Okay, this is the slope of the air track, and the measurement of the wooden block is 100 millimeters, and the length between the two legs of the air track is 1050 millimeters. And knowing that tangent is opposite over adjacent, 100 divided by 1050 times reverse tangent equals 6.04 degrees. This is the position versus time graph. The air track glider was set on 500 millimeters, and it glided to the end of the air track, which is 1400 millimeters. So the difference between 1400 millimeters and 500 is 900. And then at 1400, it bounces back to 800 millimeters, which is 300 away from the start 500. And then beyond that, it bounces back to 1400 millimeters again. So from 500 to 1400 is 900 millimeters difference. And when it bounces back from 1400 to 800, it is 600 millimeters. And 900 plus 600 equals 1500 millimeters over a period of 6 seconds. We could simplify that to 1.5 meters per 6 seconds, and that divides into 0.25 meters per second. That is why in here, for every second, the velocity increases by 0.25 seconds. So it is increasing to 0.75 seconds when this point reaches 1400 millimeters. Then it bounces back, so it starts with negative velocity to the left and progresses back to the point where it stops at 800 millimeters, and then it moves right again. So this is 0.25 to the right. So the acceleration is 0.25 meters per second squared, because the velocity is 0.25 for the first second. So velocity divided by time is the acceleration, and it is constant acceleration until it hits the end of the air track, which is 1400 millimeters, that it bounces back, so it goes to 0 acceleration, and then quickly it goes back up to 0.25, and then that's for the first section of the air track. Program called Video Studio over here, and we're gonna open it. Editor. So over here, right click, what we've done. So now we need to cut it. There's this little arrow here, and then what we do is move it to where you want to cut it, and with this one too. And this will be the video it remains, and the others will be deleted. So now we start like that. So now it only appears in this. Okay. So after edit, we go to title, and then we can double click and we can type whatever we want here, and then it remains over here. Then we set the time for how long it will appear, and you can see, and then it will be gone. Okay. So now I'll show you how to make music tracks. So first we have to mute the sound of the video. See, now it's not having any sound. So then we go over here and then right click and we insert music track, put what we want to, and then come back. Then it should appear with only music. Yup.